Okay.
All
I
right.
tell you what, though,
I'm
if
trying
you
here.
can
I'm
get
trying.
20,000, I will stand up and let y'all look.
that came out.
That's gone on
That
the
came at
internet
just
now,
the
so
right
now we
time.
have-
Yeah,
I said it on live stream.
yes, you did. You did. That's what I'm saying. It came on just
20,000,
now.
I'll wear
We
that
got to do
shirt
some
and I'll
numbers.
be like,
You heard it here
what was
first,
it,
folks.
Dustin? He's like, I got 19 something, I'll donate. Ding.
Arena of Blood opened up. Hey, Armin, welcome to the Action Surge. Sorry, we're trying to get stuff going here. Armin, you got your stream going tonight. It said it started soon. Armin's a buddy of mine who plays miniatures, and we'll raid him if his stream is going after we get done with ours.
Cool.
Yeah,
Hi,
he does paint
Hello,
miniature
daughter.
paints.
Hey, James.
Lives over in New Zealand, but we have clandestine plans to get together at some point, hopefully, and hang out at Gary Con or something like that.
Dan, is
If
that
you
your
tell
profile
everyone they're no longer clandestine.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of like that. That's some. Okay.
It's Silverhorn's level of stealth.
Negligible.
Yeah.
That was my dinner for tonight, by the way.
Been there. I know.
Hey, Muscle Milk Pro 33 with 33 grams of protein.
Hey, I can't do lactose, so all of mine were like the plant-based ones. And let me tell you, if you decide you don't want lactose and you have to go plant-based, you don't get anything. It's like, it's vegan, there's no dairy, there's no soy. It's like, I'm okay with everything but the milk, please. I want the flavor. So, I don't know. There were a couple that weren't that bad.
It says it's lactose free, and you read it and it goes, contains milk ingredients. How is that?
Well,
Not the
because
lactose ingredients.
right, if it has whey protein isolate, that's lactose free. If it has whey protein concentrate, that has
you,
milk in it. So
co-pilot.
some people are actually allergic to milk
Oh my
proteins. Other
God.
people, like myself, are just the lactose. So that is why.
Weirdness.
You learn something new every day.
Yeehaw!
Who said this wasn't an educational channel?
Hey,
we
I'm full
like
of
to
lots of educational
we
stuff.
like to keep it
I know
real
shit.
or something.
Contrary to popular belief, I'm actually pretty
Okay,
fucking
so
smart.
Armin's
there you go.
Armin's stream is going to start in about 20 to 30 minutes. If he's not
otherwise.
done streaming, are you going to stream for quite a while, Armin, or are you going to be done relatively soon? Anyways, if he's still going when we're done going, then we will raid him.
Stream rating.
Stream raid. This is the part where I say, "Hail and well-met adventurers! Welcome to the realm of imagination and dice rolls, Action Surge, where epic tales unfold, dragons breathe fire, and heroes rise against the darkness." Join us as we embark upon a journey through the fantastical world of Dungeons and Dragons. Here, we don't just play Dungeons and Dragons, we live it. Every session is a clash of steel and sorcery, a tale of triumph and disaster, and a chance for the dice to turn fools into legends, or legends into fools. So grab your dice, sharpen your wits, and prepare to immerse yourself in a story where anything is possible. We'll tell tales of valor, weave stories that will echo through the ages, and talk a lot of shit. Because the action starts now. Or, at least after these little intro credits I'm about to do.
The action starts.
Gather round, adventurers bold in the realm where tales unfold. The podcast of heroes, a quest divine, where imagination takes flight. Let's combine. Roll the dice, let the story begin. Monsters and magic, the battles within. From dragons to dungeons, a thrilling ride. Action Surge podcast where legends collide. Action Surge, it's time to embark on a podcast journey where dungeons fall. Venture forth with warriors true in the world of D&D. We welcome you.
Who's Brian?
I love
Yeah,
fucking
he's over there.
ass.
He's over there
fucking,
cursing himself out.
No, I'm cursing the fucking Streamlabs out. It's always something.
Oh,
So,
I do not think it was Brian.
It's our love
'cause he-
language.
yeah.
Fuck
He
Streamlabs.
wasn't bringing that level of mediocrity, so no, it wasn't Brian.
You know what? You know,
Yeah,
Streamlabs. I
that's
like you, but I'm never being a brand ambassador for you because
Right.
not that you would ask me, but Streamlabs.
Oh,
The thing
Oh,
I've
but
been,
they're
the thing,
pretty
the thing I've been
Or
saying
to,
about for the last 5 minutes that you haven't been listening to, that kind of stuff.
no, I don't.
Um,
Why would I?
So here, check this out. This is your Jade Snake.
It's my snag.
It's your Jade Serpent. Figurine of Wonders powered Jade Serpent.
Hey.
The silver statuette. Oh, it says of a raven. Let me fix that.
Right.
Yes, I'm Raven.
UA's just going to be randomly playing with his snake in the middle of
The snake just goes, nevermore.
It's got to be a snake, and it's got to be jade. Okay, this Jade statuette. This Jade statuette of a snake can become a poisonous snake for up to 6 hours. The poisonous snake, sorry, has an
It's
intelligence
S-N-E-K,
has an intelligence of 8 and can speak in common. It also has dark vision out to a range of 60 feet and can see invisible creatures and objects within that range. Once it has been used, it can't be used again until 7 days have passed.
Is it a cold-hearted snake?
Look into his eyes.
Snack.
Uh-oh.
Ekans, you got
He
Ekans.
telling lies.
Ekans, I choose
Come on, Gavin,
you.
sing it. No, that's the Dracolisk.
The Dracolisk,
Or
yeah.
the egg.
The Dracolisk egg is stoned though.
Yeah,
made of
but you know,
stone.
maybe if I throw him on the ground enough, he'll just pop out and fight for me. You gotta give him a name. He's gotta have an evolution, you know.
Okay. At that point, you guys were when last we left you. You guys were sparring with Viconia, and Viconia says, at that point, says, "You knight, I believe it's your turn." And she backs up a little, and she points to
Alright.
Apollo, and she says, "You knight."
Okay. So.
And so he unites.
Like, Y-O-U, comma, K-N-I-G-H-T.
Oh, I guess I'm
UNITY.
there. God.
MOUSE.
So you will go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
Right, click on your token though.
Rolling, that initiative.
Okay, clicked.
MC Scat Cat shows up, and
So
the
actually,
actual-
Armin might actually be playing his game tonight too. So he might have popped off here to play his game. But all right, 10.
Where'd you put that snake, Brian? I don't see it in the little,
It should be in the handout list
yeah, Brian, where'd you put that
in
snake?
in your
Where'd you
journal.
put
Yes,
the snake, Brian?
yes.
Don't answer. Please don't answer.
There you go.
Thank you. Hi, snack.
It's in the handout list.
Oh my god. I
got a
think his
snack?
name is
All
gonna
right,
be
so
Herman.
she gets to go first, of course. In this case.
Nice. Hey, nice waste of a of an initiative roll.
That's the thing.
20.
Get
Yeah.
those quick out the way, Brian.
Yeah. Okay, so she will disappear, and she kind of like disappears into a puff of shadow and reappears behind you, and she is going to stab at you.
With the pointy end.
With the pointy end.
Okay.
And that is going to
Silver
hit.
barbs. Silver barbs.
You're going to cast Silvery Barbs?
You have some
You bet your ass I am.
Oh,
Why?
look at you go.
Shouldn't this be one-on-one?
It
He's-
should be,
It's what he does.
but
No.
let's see.
Nobody.
It's
nobody
24
said.
24 is not going to do it, though. It just makes him re-roll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. But I'll give the. But he also I'll pass on the.
So, but what's
advantage to,
it's a wisdom save, right? Why don't
No
you
save
throw
at all.
why don't you throw silvery barbs up there?
Okay.
Silver
I'm
barbs
confused.
just makes you re-roll.
It makes you reroll.
Yeah, why don't you throw it up there?
Hold on. I'm
Still.
getting to it.
pistol guns.
Silver Barb is one of those spells that I use sparingly because then the DM starts using it against you.
Well, you know what? You gotta recognize that there's a time and a place for everything. All right, Silver Bobs, here we go. There we go.
Okay, you magically distract the trigger. Yep. Can Jen choose a different creature you see within range that has advantage? Okay, so you're giving who the advantage? Apollo?
Of course.
Okay. Alright. So she still hits.
No question. Or no, I'll wait till you're done.
What's the question? Go ahead.
I was jumping ahead of myself. I was wondering if I could use this at all to if not negate, at least reduce.
You could. So what is your armor class?
Yeah.
It's currently 17,
Yeah.
but plus 5 will not get you up high enough to block the attack. So do you
Yeah, so
want
don't-
to?
don't use it.
Yeah, you might not want to use it on that one.
Okay, so if it's not going to do anything, then I'll cancel that idea.
But if you cast it now, it still could work against it would still work against whatever's happening until the end of the turn. So
That's true. And I have how many slots available? 4.
But it's
But
it's
it's a
good.
react.
You can use it until it actually blocks a hit.
what's that?
I said it's good to wait and use it until it actually blocks a hit.
Right.
That way you don't
It's
waste
a
your.
reaction, so you can use it at any time, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, is it though? I mean, sometimes it is, but there's a lot of times it's not.
Oh, damn it. I did not mean to do
It
that.
is until it isn't.
Because the thing is like if you don't use it, and you use it only when you use your reaction, then you've used that reaction.
right.
But
That's-
if you use it on your turn, or I mean on someone else's turn, and then it comes down to you, then it refreshes on your turn, and you have it as a reaction, but it's still going until the end of that.
Wait a minute.
Uh,
are you saying sometimes if you don't use
the
it, you
shit?
don't lose it?
No, I'm
Ignore all
saying
that. I'm
no.
trying
I'm
to-
not saying that at all. I'm saying that you could have a reaction still that round if you didn't fuck yourself by using your reaction.
That's right.
So,
Ignore those
Jeff
extra.
so,
knows all about fucking himself.
so,
by using
and what I
reactions.
mean by that is, what I mean by that is not using your reaction on your turn and then using your reaction, on someone else's turn. I'm saying that you get a reaction that refreshes on your turn.
Mhm.
If you cast shield before your turn, then you don't have to worry about wasting your reaction on your turn or after your turn.
You get to use it twice. I mean, that's yeah.
Yeah, basically you get the benefit of using the reaction again. Otherwise,
The preemptive shield has a place.
all you can use your reaction for is that shield.
Yeah.
Until your
so
turn
you
again.
can take a reaction. So basically, you get a reaction for their turn, and then you get one for your turn.
Yeah,
it comes down to
right.
Cool.
is
It's
it the best use of the reaction
it's
in
an
the
action
round?
economy thing. So sometimes people will not use the shield until it's their turn, and then so they've used the reaction on their turn or till like right after their turn, and then what happens is then because that happened, then they don't have a reaction for something else that they needed.
See what happens.
Okay, so with that in mind, 2 things. 1, I'll go ahead and use it. 2, ignore the extra entries because I was trying to figure out how to load it in my sheet rather than put it in the fucking chat.
All right.
In
So
this
there's
case,
extra
okay,
entries
well,
for
I will
mistakes.
say in this case they are right. You should wait on this in this instance. But if there was a group of you fighting, you may want to measure that as to whether or not you want to use it then or after. Because keep in mind, it ends at the beginning of your next turn, right? So it would so it's better to just wait and see if she hits you. But if it was a different scenario, you might want to wait, or you might want to use it ahead of time.
Right.
But anyways,
Also, anytime anybody like UA ever shoots a magic missile at you, then you definitely will use that.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, you should
Yeah.
magic missile at you. Use that.
Yeah. Okay, but that one misses. So you take 16 damage, And then okay, then you'll use it on the next attack that hits. Is what you're thinking, or you're going to use it now?
I'm gonna wait on it.
Okay, yeah,
Take the-
I would wait in
wait
this
on it.
instance since it's just 1-on-1. But
Okay, that was a mistake. If that happened,
What happened?
you got another silvery barb, so you can't do that as a reaction again, can you? Not until your turn.
Oh, correct. Well, right. It's certainly a reaction, so
Yeah.
I don't have that.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Yeah, so in this instance, it would have just been a waste of the thing. But
and you said 16 or 18.
so 16 damage the first time, and then you're going to make a DC 15 con save. Sorry.
Chevrith tries to cast silvery barbs, but he has no spells.
So make a Constitution saving throw.
So Jefferson goes like this.
Okay, and then you're going to take another 14 and make another saving throw.
What the shit?
Yes.
She's Drow.
Now you made the saving throw though, so from the first one you only take 1 point of damage, and from the second one you only take 1 point of damage from the second poison anyway. But make another
Just
con
banish her.
save. Just banish her. That's what Tina did last time.
Sure, that
Nice.
works.
Okay. So yeah. So from the second one, you only take 1 point of damage. So you take 13 and 14 total. So 27 total damage is what you took.
27, like from beginning to end.
Yeah. Right. And then she peels off and backs away. And it is your turn.
What was that, Marcus?
Okay, peels off, backs away. Shit. So I can't do anything.
Okay, you can do whatever you want.
You can go attack her.
Does he get an opportunity attack when she backs away?
He does not.
He wasn't close enough.
No, he was close enough. He just
Oh.
she just did the disengage.
Can I do... Okay, well, since she's not in my sight anymore because of this, can I roll
Yeah, she is.
perception?
She's in your sight. She's right here.
Oh, what the fuck?
She didn't disappear on you.
It's
She-
too early.
Yeah, I guess it is too early. Yeah. So and I'd like to bring that into the role play a little bit there, Scotty. I'm gonna say she like kind of waves her blade at you and says, "Come on, over here."
Just the Morpheus.
Ah, son of a bitch.
She's like,
Okay.
"Pay attention, keep track."
It's some bullshit.
Can you just cast bitch be gone?
She says, undoubtedly all that armor makes it hard to see.
God damn it.
Yeah.
So,
Clank, clank.
alright, so
Yeah. Run up and smack her.
fucking stop
bitch
and
slapping.
laughing, roll 20.
Hmm?
2.
Let's see who I am.
I'm getting huge amounts of lag on this, so I'm gonna try reloading the website.
All right,
Fun times.
let me do this. Let me get rid of one of the music.
Brian,
Yeah.
while this is going on, Marcus is just going to be sitting like crisscross applesauce on the ground, just watching what's going on. This kind
Are
of.
you meditating in your first, your first?
Yeah, sure, that's what we'll call the meditating.
I mean, he's a monk now, so
Look at his claws, you know.
he's taking his first steps into the mystical world of stone monkdom.
Let's see, what can I do?
If anyone is noticing, he's no longer wearing his leather armor.
Interesting.
He's just wearing his loose-fitting loose-fitting rogue-style clothes that he normally wears.
His hippie clothes.
Wow, we get a bit of trading and he starts taking his clothes off. You okay,
Yeah,
Farkas?
there you go.
There.
And that must have been some good mushrooms.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's time for a new mini.
My leather +1 is the same armor class as I am with no armor. So
There you go, that unarmed.
Yeah, as a monk,
Unarmored
you
fighting,
add
man.
that, yep, wisdom bonus, don't you?
mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll save
I
that.
might be a high but he's still a pretty wise cat.
Instead of the drunken
and
master,
wise.
he's the nipped up master.
Yeah, instead of the drunken master, he's a nipped up master.
Yep.
It would be funny. I know you're going to go probably Shadow Monk, but it would be
Okay.
funny to do the Drunken Master, but reflavor it as Stoned Master.
Yeah, some master.
The master of nip.
Ooh, that sounds like something you don't want to Google on a live stream.
Master of nip, I'm gonna do it.
Actually, I don't want to. Bonus action, but I don't want that.
Master of nip.
Looking like a big,
You're Googling it?
big fatty. You know?
Oh god.
No,
Okay,
that's
so
not
Master of
bad.
Nip digital print, master guides, nip tuck. Master of the nip print. Oh, what is this? It's an Etsy.
Don't print
Oh
it.
my god. No, this is not bad. So it come up Master of the Nip, which is somebody's Etsy shop. There's a painting, a very bad painting of looks like a Gandalf the Grey, but he's a cat. And he's holding a sprig of possibly lavender, and he's got these black cats kind of
Yeah.
sitting on him. And
Gandalf
I don't know,
Areola.
man. Wait. This Master of the Nip, he looks stoned. He's like,
Yeah, that'll be Farkas.
if Farkas were gray, yeah. But then again, if Farkas is that high and he's covered with 5 black cats,
It
he
would be
might
funny
be
if
seeing that.
I was gonna catch this arrow, but then I got high.
Oh gosh.
All right.
All right, I'm typing something here because
I don't know if you were back in or not.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm back in it. I'm not sure if what I want to do works, so I'm typing it out. I'm going to put it in a chat, and you can tell me if it works or not.
You could just tell us.
No, it's a thing.
It's a whole thing.
I'm just not sure if the chain is going to work.
Cue Fleetwood Mac music.
That's right. Never break the chain. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun,
One of the
dun,
greatest
dun,
songs of all time, by the way. Okay, I got a Discord message from Tina saying Master of the Nip. This could not be. Yeah, oh god damn, what is that?
My description did not do it justice. I'm not going to show it on stream because this is somebody's actual product, and it's I
Were the
don't
cats
show
there?
anybody.
Okay, I will say,
I know, but-
Apollo, when that last hit you, it hit you so solid. She got a 29, and it hit you so solid that you felt something almost like in your inner being just kind of well up like this extreme hatred.
Yeah. Give me just a second.
I know you're typing something.
Yeah.
Where are you typing it at?
Notepad, so I can just copy and paste
Okay.
it in later.
Gotcha.
Sounds like
It's essentially, I'm not sure if this works because I'm not sure if I understand bonus actions correctly. We'll find out in a minute, though. We'll find out in a bit, though.
Okay.
I just kind of had to review a few things on my end. Because
You're high.
You guys see Farkas over there going, "Do you guys taste that color blue? It smells like raspberries, man."
He's getting closer and closer to Snoop Cat.
Yeah, with the old lavender and everything.
He's over there. He's over there. He's over there contemplating what smell sounds like.
This is what happens when you take one level in Monk, ladies and gentlemen.
How fast is the speed of smell?
Hey, but that painting could be. Sorry, I guess it's a print of this can be yours for $20.94.
I'll be honest, most of this isn't really long. I just had to reread things because I don't remember what they did.
All right, you're fine.
So I don't know.
Let me take you down.
I would prefer to go. Yeah, I would prefer to go through this and then and then kind of like extra attack, booming blade, bonus attack, draconic smite. Let me see. I don't know what's draconic smite. Put up draconic smite in there for me.
You can't do extra attacks.
Okay, so bonus action draconic smite.
But I do have the reason why I was wondering that though is because I do have.
So the order is different. You want to do draconic smite, but that is a leveled spell, correct? Yeah, first level spell.
Right, and I had War Magic, which says if I do a cantrip, I can make a weapon attack as a bonus action. That's why I was wondering if I could do.
So
it says draconic.
So booming blade and booming blade is a cantrip.
Yep.
Okay. Booming blade. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, I'm just giving you the order.
We won't copy time.
Essentially, what I'm trying to do is assuming.
So you have a you have a but you have a thing that says if you do a cantrip, you can do what now?
This.
You said okay, War Mage. When you cast a cantrip, you can make a weapon attack as a bonus action. Okay. You could, you can. The only thing is the draconic smite takes your bonus action.
Okay, so it's not like I hit with a weapon then activate draconic smite. It's just one bonus action regardless.
Correct. And booming blade is an action. So you wouldn't get an extra attack.
Right.
You would just get booming blade, and then since you get the extra, you'd get the extra attack as the bonus action from your war magic. So you'd still get 2 attacks, but it'd only be 2.
Okay, I thought I could.
Well, when you think about it, if you cast a spell, it's magic. It's your action. If it's an action spell, you don't get an extra attack out of that when you do that.
Well, basically, if you can either use your action to cast a spell, or you can use your action to attack. Now, if you use your action to cast Booming Blade, that does include an attack with that spell. And then, since you have War Magic, you can make another attack. Get what I'm saying?
I think so. So I'm only getting 2 regardless. I can't get 3 out of this like I thought I might be able to.
Not like this, no.
Is there a different order where that would work, or would
to get 3? If you're using an offhanded attack, if you're using 2 weapons.
Okay, so nothing that I have right now would allow it.
Nothing that I can think of. You don't have sorcery points, right? Because don't have any sorcerer like meta magic adept or anything like that, right?
Nope. The only other thing I can think of would be using action surge itself.
Well,
which is why I had that.
In the future, like your next feat, maybe take meta magic adept, and then you could reduce booming blade to a bonus action, and then you do your action attack. You'd have extra attack, so from your action attack, right? So you get 2 attacks, and then you use booming blade as a bonus action, using a sorcery point.
The only downside, that'd be cool. The only downside about it is you don't have any ways to get more sorcery points, so you'd only be able to do that like once. You know.
We'll worry about that at another time.
I think you get 2 sorcery points, but
you get 2. I don't know if it is.
I don't know if it costs 1 or 2, but
Quicken may take 2. I don't remember if Quicken takes 1 or 2.
Yeah, I don't know, but either way, there are a couple other ways to do that. To get the extra attack. I think with shield mastery, I think you can do a shield bash as a bonus attack.
Yeah, that is.
If you had a shield, if you had a shield and a sword, I think with like if you have great weapon fighter or great weapon master, great weapon mastery allows you, if you score a critical hit or what's the other thing? Kill somebody, then you can get a bonus action attack with that. Like, so the different things will give you an extra attack. Also, what level are you guys?
9.
So at 11, at level 11, you'll also get it extra attack too, won't you? There's that 13.
He gets his second. Yeah, 11.
I
You
know
get a
what my
second.
problem is when I see extra attack, I'm thinking anything that counts as an attack, and that's the wrong way to look at it.
Thank
It's a specific
you. Thank you, Teal.
I didn't know
That was
that
also why I wasn't sure if this would work.
Okay, so you could do attack and you attack and you automatically get an extra attack. What are you attacking with, first of all? Do you have an idea what you'd be attacking with?
Yeah, the main sword I've been using, I'll put that in chat.
Strong language.
Is it a longsword?
Yes, but it was the Sunward Oath
Blue
one.
language.
Sunward Oath. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to actually hit with it.
Yeah,
I'm just
no,
trying
that-
to get it up there. so
yeah,
it can do
yeah, I
something
didn't-
that-
Go ahead and try and hit with that.
You were.
well, I do get extra radiant damage, so maybe I should roll with that.
Yeah, you should.
I mean, it's a good roll. We can call it an attack.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
I mean, you've been talking about attacking anyway, so.
I mean, we know you're going to
We know you're going to attack sooner or later. Might as well use that roll.
Guess what Apollo's gonna do, guys?
It would be.
Attack!
It would be a strategy. It would be a really interesting strategy to be like, let's talk about this.
But if I take this, I can't, like, nothing else in my combo, I'm going to, but if I take this, I'm not going to be able to do anything in my combo. I'm
Even if
fine
you're
with
doing
not doing
blade,
it. I
you still-
just want
you
to make
still
sure.
attack.
Well, yeah, but okay. The Sunward Oath blade, is it a longsword?
Yes.
Okay.
And
okay.
I use that two-handed.
But what I was going to say is the longsword has certain mastery properties which you would also have an ability to use. The longsword has the mastery property of sap, which is if you hit a creature with this weapon, the creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of your next turn.
It's really good on a 1v1.
That stack. Like if I did use this for extra attack, would it end up stacking?
What now?
What do you-
This sap attribute, is that like a one and done thing, or does it stack?
We
can
have
attack-
we have soft stacking. We have soft stacking. So it would be disadvantage. It would be. Hold on 1 second. Sap. God damn it. 1 second.
I did that. Sorry.
Yeah, sap. If you hit a creature with this weapon, that creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of your next turn. So, since we have soft stacking, it would be disadvantage -1 if you hit her with it twice, essentially.
Because the oath blade, the sun blade does the same thing. It gives a disadvantage. So that I don't know what his sword does. So.
The sunblade. What now? What?
I'm asking why it's soft stacking because he has the sword has a property.
Because we've always done soft stacking.
No, I know that. I'm just saying.
If he hits her again with it, it'll give her sap again.
No, because it says if you hit a creature with this weapon, that creature has disadvantage on its next attack before the start of your next turn. The reason it would stack is because we have always done soft stacking.
Makes sense.
Okay.
I just didn't know the sword property.
Yeah, the sword property is
So
just
I guess
it's a
my
long
next-
sword, so it has sap.
So I guess my next question is the roll that I made with this sword, is that going to hit?
Yes.
So we haven't hit it, so am I good to hit it on my own?
What now?
I don't think he.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
you
Yeah,
know
go
that
ahead.
would be
Hit it. I didn't realize
Yeah.
Gavin did that.
I didn't mean
Yeah.
to. I was just looking to.
So
second
since
attack.
I attacked once already, I wouldn't be it. So since I attack regularly already, that would mean I can't use booming blade.
So here's the thing. Before you roll that attack, if you wanted to use your bonus action, you could do Draconic Smite. And you still only get 2 attacks, but you get Draconic Smite in there, which adds an extra 1d6 cold damage.
Also, I'm
yeah,
not
that's what
sure
I was actually leaning towards wanting to do. I just
Okay, so
I'm-
roll
I'm-
roll
yeah.
roll 1d6 for the cold damage.
Okay.
And I'm not sure he understands that when you use Booming Blade, you also make that the sword attack as part of that spell. So you can cast Booming Blade and attack. That's part of the attack of the spell.
Yes, but he was trying to get 3.
Yeah, I understand.
But go ahead and roll
That's
1d6.
actually why I thought that was. I did understand that, Gavin. That was
Okay.
kind of why I was wondering if it would work in the first place.
I see.
Because the problem is because you do make an attack as part of the spell, he was thinking it would work as an actual just regular attack. You know, like you know
That's
what
a
I'm
very common. What a lot of people
Exactly.
think.
Right.
I was essentially thinking I can get like a full ass chain combo here with the order I set up,
Right,
and that's just because I didn't really understand it. That was also why I was like, hold on, let me kind of work this out in my head. I'll post it in chat, and you can tell me if this works or not, because
The good news is
I wasn't sure if it was even going to work to begin with.
the good news is once you figure out what your ideal chain is, you'll do it all 90% of the time, probably.
Yeah. And there's going to be a difference but there would definitely be a difference between something like 1v1 here versus a group. Like I have Green Flame Blade, for example.
Sure.
That would be pointless here since there's not since it's 1v1 versus, a
Yeah.
group where I can have the flame go somewhere else with.
Unless you wanted to freak
Right.
Vargas out the field. Oh, he's just meditating and then flames jump to him.
I think we could
He's like,
just
"I'm
run up
Zen."
to him and just be like, "Rawr!" and I think he'll freak out.
Well, we had a sorcerer,
Okay.
a sorcerer that had twinned and quicken,
Yikes.
and so he took and he was also had a couple levels in fighter, but he took and he would attack with booming blade, right? Then he'd twin it. Then he'd quicken it and do it again.
Frankly, sorcerer mixed with like any martial, especially like rogue or
So,
something.
so if you got a twinned booming blade twice, that's 4 booming blades. You know, basically.
all the boom, all the blades.
And now, Gavin, you understand why outside of D&D, I like playing mage monk hybrids, for lack of a better phrase.
You know,
Really, I'm just making fighting game characters.
All right.
rather than
Go ahead.
D&D
Go ahead and make your second attack, Apollo.
Yep.
just saying,
Okay. Second
a couple
attack.
levels of sorcerer wouldn't be terrible for you.
I'm
We could
already-
also make
Right.
on your sheet a. Here, let me see. Yeah, go ahead and make your second attack. 27 is also a hit.
Fuck yeah.
You're rolling well, at least.
And that's it. There's nothing else I can do, correct?
And then roll the d6 for the Draconic Smite.
Oh.
Oh wait, it's only on the next attack, isn't it? Hold on one second. It's only on the next attack.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. So still, that's another 14.
Yeah.
No, it's 15.
So, short of trying to spend a reaction, which I actually do not want to do right now, there would be nothing else I can do in my set here, correct?
Technically, you could move, but I don't think you want to do that.
Yeah, you could move.
Yeah, I'm thinking strictly attack and defense.
Because she would get
Okay, hold on.
opportunity
Wait a minute.
attack.
Oh,
And she hits hard.
Okay.
She's kind of mean.
All right. So she kind of circles you slightly, and she goes ahead and she tries to make an attack.
25, and
Rich?
that's gonna hit.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. I didn't know if you were gonna do silvery barbs again. That's why I was.
What's your armor
I
class
know.
again?
And I appreciate that. But no.
For the record, I'm gonna pretend Apollo didn't see it, but if he had noticed something like that, he would be kind of upset with this being a 1v1. He'd be upset with the interference.
Yeah.
Especially
Elfgard
since
honor.
it's a training
Elfgard honor.
montage rather than a serious thing.
Yeah. Is your armor class 17? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
looking real quick here. I don't know how your armor class is 17.
I know, right? He needs a shield.
No idea either. Did I fuck up and forgot the?
Yeah, but he's using
I-
the sword two-handed.
Hold on.
That's why.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
It shouldn't matter. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's half plate.
Yeah.
That's why.
He's-
Yeah, but
oh,
it's
you
half
have
plate. It's half plate plus 2, though.
Wait, should my armor class be more?
I'm trying to see. That's why. That's why I'm about to find out. He is using the sword two-handed. So but hold on one second. Let me see.
Does half plate give any dexterity bonus? Is it like +2?
That's what I'm about to find out.
Okay.
You don't have it all memorized, Brian? Jeez.
Brian, how do you not know everything?
Yeah, everything.
No, I don't have it all memorized over 5 editions. Sorry.
Oh, there goes my faith in you.
Yeah. So it gives you a dex bonus of up to 2, but he doesn't have. He only has a 10 dexterity, so
Oh,
that don't
wow.
help. But it is armor class 15 plus 2 is 17. Yep. So 17. Yeah. Well, okay.
We gotta pick you up a shield at some point, man.
We got to just add to your armor. So it's full plate.
Yeah, just needs full plate. Yep.
Full plate.
Or he's only wearing it halfway. That's it. Is full plate. He's just only got it half on.
Just put the pants on.
Put your pants on, man. You should have to
actual
tell you
part.
this.
Run around half naked for.
Look,
Okay.
do
So
not shame
Maybe you put the
Apollo
pants on. I'm weird to
for.
have to tell you twice.
okay.
Do
So
not shame Apollo for elvish tendencies.
you get hit pretty solid again. Another really solid hit there, Apollo. And when you do, you feel that force, some kind of force within you, just like kind of reach out, and it makes you want to use a reaction.
You're like, you're not my real fan.
Well, how much damage do I take right now?
Well,
Use that.
Well, you would take 9 slashing and 1 poison, but you're going to make a Constitution saving throw real quick. But the question is do you want to use a reaction? Do you feel you have this urge to use a reaction?
I'm gonna use that in my daily life.
It's like having to pee really bad, but you
You're
want to
making me
react
so
bad.
mad. I have the urge to use a reaction right now.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, that's bonus action, so that's not going to count.
No, I don't mean use one of your own. I'm saying you have an urge to use a reaction. Are you going to use a reaction?
I guess, sure.
Okay. When you do that, you see this spectral sword kind of come out and kind of block the attack slightly. It still hits you and strikes you, but you now can reduce the damage you took by 1d10 plus your proficiency bonus.
Shit.
Okay. So,
You manifest a ghost sword?
roll.
Something like that. Shit.
It seems to come out of the armor, whatever it was.
proficiency is 4.
Your armor
So you actually gain points back.
or it reduces.
And everybody watching you sees you enveloped in sort of this eerie teal, green, bluish, ghostly flames around you.
Wait, is Ghost Friend coming back?
Hey,
Adric?
I hope not.
Basically, you see a ghostly form envelop around Apollo that looks like Adric.
Jevit's
Oh
gonna
my
lean
goodness.
over to- lean over
You
to
ain't never saw him. The whole fucking time he somehow managed to be around the corner. So y'all are going on about a ghost. He's like, I know what the fuck y'all are talking about.
Suddenly you get this like vision, and you look around, Apollo, and you notice that the lady in front of you appears as a werebat.
No, what?
Wait, what?
This lady right
Farkas,
here.
like Rudnith, this is why you don't do drugs.
This lady right here. She looks like she's a hybrid human bat form, like the rest of these bat folk around here, kind of.
No.
Well, shit.
She's the one who's been pooping in here.
All right, and she swings again.
Talk to. I will say it looks like.
And she misses. She misses, and when she misses, the hold on one second. Where is it? Oh, okay. So I take that back. Never mind. Okay, so when she just misses, basically.
Okay.
But when she misses, you feel it. You kind of feel like the urge to react again, but you can't because you've already used your reaction. But now it is your turn, and you have your reaction refreshed.
All right.
So Jevrith, this ghost is from the armor that he's wearing was the ghost that was at the castle where he took it. So now you're caught up.
I was going to ask if this is normal. I've only been with you a couple days. So.
First time we've seen this, but at least we know who the ghost is.
All right.
Okay, so now you've been wearing Adric's armor for close to a month.
Is it terrible that I forgot I was even still wearing his armor?
You realize now that you have gained certain abilities from the armor,
Fuck yeah.
and you know that as a bonus action, Adric can allow you to transport you through the ethereal plane until the end of your turn. You can move through creatures and objects as though they were difficult terrain. And if you end your turn inside an object, you take 1d10 force damage and are shunted to the nearest unoccupied space. However, basically, you can become ethereal as a bonus action.
Shit, that's going to come in handy.
All right. I'll have to
put a
figure
night
out
collar
that to
now.
my sheet. I'll probably need your help adding that to my sheet later.
Yeah. I'm going to give you a handout for that too. I should probably make that handout now so I don't forget between sessions like I did last time.
Our Eldritch Knight.
Oh, I can't edit it. Oh, I can't. I can only edit it in the thing, I think.
Okay. So how much damage
Wait,
do I take now?
Yeah.
Or do I still need to make a con save, or is everything?
So you can take 1d10. Oh yeah, you already did. Okay, so yeah. So you take zero damage because basically the 8 plus the 4 negates all the damage that she did.
Okay, and I don't take the poison either. The
Right.
poison negated too, or do I still need to
Make the saving throw anyway, but
where
I think it would actually just don't worry about the saving throw. Yeah, don't worry about the saving throw because if it negates all the damage, I would imagine it didn't do anything to you. You know, like.
Gotcha.
Like you guys agree with that thematically?
Yeah.
If you negate the full amount of damage, then it doesn't actually hit you, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It did no damage, but now I feel sick. Oh, no.
Or at least not hit you in a meaningful way that would actually do anything.
Yeah, if it doesn't do any damage, and it didn't probably pierce the skin, which means it's not delivering any sort of poison.
Yeah, I would think that makes sense.
Okay. So here, let me do this. I already did this, didn't I? Did I already do it? Yeah.
So this newfound ghost friend ability, could I use it as a start of an action, or is it bonus only?
What's
Basically,
that?
what I'm wondering is if I could use it, the new ability I just got. Basically, I'm kind of wondering if I could use it to like teleport through her and attack her from behind.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, it's a bonus action.
When I-
It takes your bonus action, but you can use your bonus action at any time in the round. You don't have to use it at.
Yeah. It does sound like you need to use it second, but no.
Do you get any mechanical advantage from attacking from behind like that? Or, yeah.
If you, well, you become ghostly. So I mean, she can still see you. So,
Yeah, I was effectively
But
wondering
if you want to make,
okay.
if you want to get, you know what? Go ahead and give me either a stealth or a sleight of hand check.
Oh, you mean something to fail? Got it.
Yeah.
I like
But
You
if
never
if
know, you
if
never
you
know.
if you can do that, then you are sneaky enough to go through her, pull off a trick, like a trick attack, basically like kind of like you didn't appear that you were going to attack her, a feint, like a feigning attack,
Yeah. I was kind of more or less thinking like teleport strike at like advantage. I just wasn't sure if that would actually work. But that's stealth.
That stealth will no, that's a 20. That stealth will allow you to make that attack at advantage.
Okay. So that would be
Part of
going through her. Where am I?
probably underneath her.
You're underneath it.
that's what she said.
So
Yeah.
that's there. And then I'll do attack.
At advantage.
At advantage.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot that. By forgot, I meant I forgot to hit the actual tab for that. Okay.
Now, part of this is a show to show her what we can do too. It's not all about trying to kick her, brains out.
You did double 19.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
All right.
Okay.
Those are both good.
So, do they hit good?
Yeah. The second one does.
The second one does.
There's the damage.
The second one is actually the first one, but the third one is just weird. But okay.
So was it the 19 or the 15 that I should have hit?
Right.
So you were at advantage. So you should have rolled the 15 and the 19 together, essentially. But
Yeah,
but because you clicked on advantage after you hit the 15, then it rolled the two 19s together. But so it would have actually rolled the 15 and the 19. You know what I'm saying? Like otherwise, well, possibly.
We talk about
It's randomization, so who knows? But either way, the 19 hits. So you do 12 damage.
Now, do I still have an extra attack after doing this?
You do, yes.
Since Booming Blade uses a weapon, would I be able to use that in this instance? Or is that a no?
No. That's what we were talking about with the Booming Blade is actually its own thing. It's a spell. But you do have Warcaster, or not Warcaster. You have something that's one of your Eldritch Knight abilities that is similar to the War Mage thing.
Are you talking about this? War Magic?
War Magic, there you go. When you use your action to cast cantrip, you can make one weapon attack as a bonus action. Okay, so and then War Mage, what is War Mage again? What is the other one?
I think that's the same one.
Oh, that's the same one. Yeah, that's the same one. Warcaster. Nope, that's not it actually. That's not it actually at all. Hold on one second. I'll find it. I am sometimes quicker at finding things than other people, but sometimes not. Okay, your fighting style is Eldritch Knight. So there's a thing where when you make an attack, you can replace one of your attacks with a spell. I don't know if you have that yet, though.
It's that War Magic, right?
War Magic is not that. War Magic is right there. It is beginning at 7th level. When you use your action to cast a cantrip, you can make one weapon attack. That's when you cast a cantrip, you can use it make a weapon attack as a bonus action. I'm talking about when you make an attack, you can replace an attack with a spell.
Improved War Magic.
No, I don't
Nope.
have
Hang
that,
on.
actually.
Hang on. Just let me find it, guys, because otherwise it's going to be a fucking circular conversation that goes on for fucking ever, and it's going to piss me the fuck off. It's already getting there. All right. Because it may not even be Eldritch Knight, but I thought it was Eldritch Knight that... And it could be 2024 versus 2023.
Improved War Magic at 18th level, which is that you can replace it with a.
Oh, okay.
When you take an attack action, you can replace two of your attacks to cast first or second level wizard spell with a casting time of 1 action.
Okay, that was probably it then. Yeah, starting at 18th level and use your... Yeah, so starting at 18th level and use your action to cast a spell, you can make 1 weapon attack as a bonus action.
Gotcha.
But that's 18th level,
Oh,
so
9 more
okay.
levels.
So I didn't know if it applied already. That's why I needed to look. That's
Hey, it's good. We have some time to work that one out.
Yeah.
all right. I know it exists because I've had people use it. Is my point.
Mhm.
I just don't know. I don't know. I don't have all that memorized, as Tina would say.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll give you 2 weeks. Until
Yeah.
next session, Pride.
Right? Fuck all that.
We'll be
You guys
here
are
right?
you guys are supposed to memorize your characters, not me.
I believe in you.
That's right. That's right. We're supposed to memorize our features and our own stuff.
That is true.
All right.
Oh, no, I'm talking about our
So
stuff. Isn't Brian supposed to just know
Um,
everything?
so it's 12 damage so far.
Draconic Smite ended already, correct? That was only for the 1 turn.
Right.
Since it's back
Now you
fully
could cast it again as a bonus action, but you use your bonus action to go through her.
Correct. So I don't have that as an option.
Right.
That's what I'm getting at.
Right. But you get an extra attack still.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if it was still going. I didn't think so. And it sounds like my hunch was correct.
Let me look
So,
at your sheet too, because that's the other thing is like
Go ahead.
mechanically, I probably haven't been giving you the help that you deserve, but because I didn't know how far into the knowledge of the game that you were or weren't.
Well,
Okay,
I
so you
haven't
have
been to it
superior.
yet,
So you have superior technique. Okay. You learn 1 maneuver of your choice. Okay, and the maneuver you learned was the pushing attack. Okay.
And I didn't want to use that here. I was thinking about replacing it when I get the option to do it, but I haven't had the option to do it yet.
Also, hold on, I forgot. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna we're gonna retcon that, but she should have made both of those attacks that she made last round at disadvantage
Why, out of curiosity?
because you did the sap
I
and
think
you
we were just
and you
talking
hit her
about it.
twice. Yeah, the thing that should have gave her disadvantage -1.
Okay.
He
So
missed anyway.
assuming, yeah, well, with the reaction, but and then missed anyway. Yes. All right, so go ahead and if you want to make a second attack, you can.
Yeah. Seems about, from what I can tell, seems about to be the only thing I can really do as far as what I want to try and do.
Mhm.
Because everything else, I already used the action for it.
When,
It's 18 hit.
when push comes to shove, stab her with the pointy end. That's
You can always throw a giant egg at her.
18 might not. 1 second. No, it does not. But you
Ah,
but you forgot something.
What did I forget?
You forgot to roll at advantage.
Oh, I still.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought the advantage was over and done after the 1 attack. That's my bad.
Nope.
Okay.
Basically, because of the high stealth roll, I'm giving you basically and that one will hit. Just hits, but because of the stealth roll that you made, I'm giving you basically like an advantage of a surprise attack.
What do you
Okay.
think, guys?
Yeah,
Your
I
end plus 20
totally
or
thought it was over after the first hit, to be honest. That's why I didn't think about that before. Okay, so 20 hits. 14-2.
All right.
So, question: how pissed is she at me right now?
She is too in shock to be pissed.
Mildly annoyed.
She is like she has got this like look on her face, and she's like, she says, "Oh, someone's been keeping secrets."
From himself too.
Apollo's got
And-
that,
and
probably
she-
got that
you-
look of, I had no fucking clue.
You suddenly see her smile, and she says, "Secrets are good in a fight."
Apollo just seems so much shit that he's just rolling with whatever happens at this point, whether he understands it or not. He's
She
just
just-
like, fuck
She
it, we'll
just
ball.
Frodo'd him. Keep your secrets then.
Oh, Ghost Friend came back randomly after we had a whole ass fight with him. Fuck it, let's go with it. What's wrong?
Yeah.
All right, and she says she backs up. She disengages and backs up, and she says, "Okay, I think you've proven yourself worthy." She says, "Who's next?"
Okay, I guess I'm gonna go back to chilling with the group then. I'm chilling next to you. Guys.
Yeah. There it is.
Chevrith will nod at Apollo like, Boba Fett in Jabba's palace.
The Silverhorns were like, we're stuck with that ghost again. Still.
Don't worry about it. It'll be alright.
He seems to be helping this time, so I guess we're okay.
I mean, he helped last time too.
Just don't piss him off again.
Eventually, he scared somebody.
He killed a bunch of Drow.
He did.
He did all this work, and Yue still never saw him.
Until just now.
Yeah.
Until just now.
Huh?
Yue. That's
No,
that's
you was not paying attention. I ain't gonna lie. He's so pissed off.
Yue. Yeah, that was that was Hadric. You just saw him. Trust me.
Who? What? Where?
All right. Goodness gracious.
Chevrith is mildly annoyed at not being in the loop.
Hey, I just told you what it was. I brought you up to
What are you
speed.
talking about, Slag?
Oh, it's okay.
I believe you did.
Yeah, if you say so. Okay, whatever.
I'm not even going to bother insight checking you.
I think it's Farkas's turn.
So,
Farkas, are you gonna try to fight against her?
do some of that monk shit.
He may be too Zed. He may be like, no, this is beyond me. Oh.
Is it required that we have to fight this chick or no?
It is not required. No.
I don't know. Calling her a chick is probably enough to have her be like, "Fuck you, dude."
You want me to catch
It
fish
would
going
be
again?
if I were her. I'd be
I am not a chicken. I have no feathers. I don't know what you're talking about.
I would like if it were me, I would target Farkas specifically for a cat telling me that shit. Especially the stoned out of his mind cat.
I just don't see the point of wasting energy and time and effort on something that's really not gaining us anything with her.
Yes, because you're a stoner.
Because he's a fucking cat. That's what it is. Does she have nip? Does she have treat? Does she have any sort of feather toys? No. You ain't worth my time, bitch.
She
No
does have a
nip,
laser
no
pointer.
toys?
Probably.
No food.
Oh, a laser pointer. That would do it.
So what she does do is she's she's kind of like walking around kind of arena style, like she's waiting for somebody to fight her or whatever, and she says by the way, I saw that, and she looks at Slag and she says it was a good move.
Don't play fair.
She says you guys are going to be in battle for your life. The Drow will not give you any quarter. You should not give them any either.
So you've already seen my engagement and how I do it. I'm not going to be facing someone by any choice one-on-one in an arena. I'm going to be tipping the scales in the benefit of my friends. And if you would have stayed a little bit longer, I might have even given you a little fairy fire to try to deal with. Even though I know as a Drow, that's probably something you're very familiar with.
And
so you've already seen what I can do and what I intend to do.
And if Apollo is noticing and getting a little bit irritated, hey, did you just do something that I shouldn't, like that? Then she says something to the effect of, "Do not admonish him." He says, "Your friends should have your back in a battle."
Is she gonna give me a lecture on how pride will get me killed?
Pride goeth
Number
before
two
the
up
fall. She says pride goeth before the fall. Is it?
I think at this point, Apollo's going to have like an annoyed teen and have to go one ear and out the other. Even though Apollo is like 21 rather than a
Checks
teenager.
out.
Right.
Yeah, he's getting sassy, isn't he?
Elterguard pride.
Okay, so the abilities of Adric's armor.
Brian, can I ask a quick question?
Sure.
No.
During all the other people that were engaging this person or thing,
Yeah.
I'll say thing because whatever. Did anybody, for chance, go invisible during the fighting her or no?
She did.
Don't think so.
She did.
Yeah.
She did.
Okay. I mean,
was trying
any of my compatriots.
No.
I'm trying to get it okay. I was just wondering. I was half tempted to do just something kind of quirky like a cat would do, but I don't know.
Like stare off in the corner. Have to stare off at them.
Just go knock something off the table.
Get the Scoobies.
Yeah.
All things that I'm wearing can cause me to go invisible, right? And I was gonna roll stealth and kind of like walk up to her and kind of like purr in her ear and go, "I'm the things that people worry about in the night," and just walk away, you know, while all invisible and like stealthy like.
Dude,
You know,
she's the one who knocks.
you know. Just curious.
Right. Okay, did I show that to everybody? I did, right? Yep.
Yep.
So, Ghost Guard. When you are hit by an attack, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage by 1d10 plus your proficiency bonus as a Spectral Warrior briefly interposes itself. The Spectral Warrior being Adric, of course. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus per long rest. Phantom Step. As a bonus action, you become partially incorporeal until the end of your turn. During this time, you can move through creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain. If you end your turn inside an object, you take 1d10 force damage and are shunted to the nearest open space. I should change that too, because if you end your turn inside an object, you take that. But if you end your turn inside a creature, they also take that.
Kinky.
Grave Defiance. You have advantage on saving throws against being frightened, possessed, or magically aged. Spectral Retaliation. When a creature within 5 feet of you misses with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to deal 2d6 force or necrotic damage to it as a ghostly weapon lashes out.
Wow.
Usable 3 times per long rest. Unfinished Battle. When you're reduced to 0 hit points but not killed outright, you can drop to 1 hit point instead. A spectral duplicate of you appears for a moment, absorbing the killing blow. It's not actually a spectral duplicate of you, it's actually Adric, but once used, this feature cannot be used again until the next dawn. Walk with Dead. While wearing the armor, you can cast See Invisibility once per long rest, but only to perceive undead spirits, ethereal creatures, and incorporeal entities. Oh, hang on, I gotta get rid of the edit there. I don't know why I put it in there. Oh, I got 2 of them in there, and that's why. Okay, hold on. That's why I did change it to the other. Okay, okay, that's why.
Customize it.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Let's see. Beep, beep, and. There we go. It's better anyway. Yeah. So Ajax Retaliation. Yep. Okay. Unfinished Battle. Oh, through Ajax Eyes. Okay, that's what it is. As an action, you call upon the Ajax Spirit to reveal creatures normally hidden from mortal sight. For 10 minutes, you can see invisible undead, incorporeal creatures, and creatures on the ethereal plane, and possessing spirits within 60 feet as translucent figures. Once used, this property can't be used again until the next dawn. There we are. There we go. Okay. Edit.
That's
One
awesome.
more edit. Hang on. Since I already got Adrix armor in there, I can take out the Adrix armor.
The unfinished battle is going to be awesome because that'll save you.
It's basically kind of like Undead Fortitude almost.
Yeah. And that retaliation's awesome too because you get a weaponized reaction there.
Okay. So how do I edit my sheet again? I just drag and drop.
Oh no, it's gonna be it's basically you're gonna have to use the handout for the hang on.
Oh, okay.
There's
So
there's nothing that'll like change on your sheet really. You know what I'm saying?
How do I add that to my handout then?
What do you mean?
I'll figure it out later.
So just look at the journal, and you should see a handout called Adrix Armor.
Yep. Okay, I see it. Oh, what the hell? I mean, I see it. I'll figure it out later. I don't want to hold up.
Well, there's nothing being held up right now, but I'm saying like, what is the question? Like, you don't drag anything to anything. Your armor class hasn't changed, so like the only thing is you have those abilities, but there's no way to actually do anything with putting them on your sheet per se.
Okay.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
anytime I need to reference it, I just have to go to the journal.
Yeah, you could also copy and paste them to your features and traits if you wanted to with a note from what I'm saying, like, or I can help you with that, but yeah, basically it doesn't necessarily change your sheet is my point.
All right.
Here we go.
Yeah, I do want to make a note on there at some point just to know that I can reference that item so I don't forget about it.
Yep.
I'm going to forget. But I don't want to hold up the session trying to figure that out when it's something that can be offline too.
There we go. All right. So, yeah. All right. So, Biconia just says basically says you all need to use all the skills you have, and you all need to rely on one another as a team. She says you need to use tactics, and you need to if you have to make a plan, make sure you make that plan and try to stick to it as close as you can. And if you have to ad-lib, let somebody know that you're ad-libbing before or as soon as you can. And she says, if you don't, you're going into a Drow city. Imagine for yourself a city of killers and thieves and murderers and underhanded people, and she says, and you will still barely scratch the surface of what that city below is. She says they are grown from early childhood, one-upping each other and sometimes offing each other to do so.
Okay, I'll approach and I'll say, I understand. Here's something that I have that I haven't used it, so everyone can see. So I kind of grab a piece of your cloak and I use Dimension Door, and I take you and I just teleport to the Dimension Door short distance over to here. So
okay, can Dimension Door do that?
Sure.
I think you can
Within
travel.
500.
No, but I mean, can you take one person with you? You can take up to one person, right? Yeah. Okay.
Up to one person, or of your size or smaller.
Okay. Yep.
So I'm just doing that more as a demonstration to you and to Baconia and to everyone else, because I haven't had a chance to do that. That's something I picked up. So
Okay, and
that
she
could be
says,
probably moderately useful.
and she says, that will come in handy. She says, but next time you dimension door someone, make sure there's nothing underneath. At least an enemy in this case. And she says,
Yes.
she says, what I was talking about with the Drow below in this particular city, many, if not most of them, are for Aranye, which is, as you know, one of the aspects of Lolth. And, or Neranius, as they call her, Neranius. And she says, if you value your lives, or better yet, if you value each other's, I don't know why that's in the wrong spot. She says, then you'll want to use every tool at your disposal in order to make sure she does not sow the chaos that she would like. And she says, and what I was talking about with them, being willing to kill and, indiscriminately, those are their friends. Those are their relatives. What do you think they will do to you, the enemy?
They will torture you and experiment on you and do horrible things that you've never even thought about.
Done.
She says,
Oh, he has. He has the answer. Call on him.
She says, I've never seen a human turned into a drider, but then she looks over at Apollo. She says, but you're not quite all the way human, are you?
Nope.
Yeah.
Very few of us are.
You don't want to know. If you're questioning what the Drider is, you don't want to know.
I mean, do we know what Aranya are? I mean, those of us who don't already know what Aranya are.
Some of you might know. UA definitely. Well, UA wouldn't maybe know. UA could make a history check or whatever, but
It's why not?
Would Jevreth?
You may hear me. It just depends.
I think Jevreth would know.
I think so.
So if you tell us, then we can pretend that we
Yeah,
don't have to
UA
pretend we don't know.
UA would know.
Okay.
Jevreth would know. Slag, you'd probably have heard of him.
Yeah, okay.
Never saw one. Farkas would definitely know, and Farkas has probably seen one or two. And Aranye is a spider folk, basically. It's like it looks like what's that monster that kind of looks like that? They're in Baldur's Gate 3 at the beginning in the spider cave. Oh man, what the heck are those called?
Ettercaps?
Ettercaps, yes, yeah. They look kind of like Ettercaps, but they're like humanoid, but with like spider features and spider heads.
So,
Pretty freaky deaky.
Yeah, they're awful.
spider equivalent of a centaur?
What's that?
You know what's funny?
No, that's
Spider
a
equivalent centaur?
no. That's a Drider.
That's a Drider.
Yeah.
And
No,
they are-
no. These look like you would like. They would have like arms and legs. Like actually, more to make it the easiest explanation is you remember Man Spider from Spider-Man cartoon.
Yeah.
That but smaller. Like human sized and slightly shorter.
Gotcha.
Okay, Brian, I got a couple questions to ask you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
When Farkas transitions over to monk first level, it says one of the monk things is stealth. They have the.
Are you guys still leveling?
Oh no!
Oh, okay.
It says skill proficiencies. Choose 2: acrobatics, athletics, history, insight, religion, or stealth.
Right.
Of course, Farkas, if he was choosing any of those two, he's going to choose acrobatics and stealth.
Well, you already have stealth, don't you?
I already have both of those as a rogue.
Do you have expertise in either of those?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have
I
expert?
don't-
Do you have
I
ex?
don't
Do you have?
get any additional
Hold on.
bonuses to that.
Hold on. Do you have expertise in either of those? Let me ask again. Let's start over.
Yeah,
Okay. Do you have expertise in both of those?
I can double check. I go to my features and traits. No, not features and traits. Skills and tools.
You said treats instead of traits. My treats.
I could use some treats.
Well, I don't know if the only
Yeah.
one that heard
I have
that.
expertise in both of those.
You have expertise in both of those. So then, what I would do is I would pick 2 other skills.
Okay. So
Very
I just wanted to double check on that. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, I would pick 2 other skills. Or pick 1 other skill and give yourself expertise in it. And when I say skills, that could be also a tool or a language.
Okay. Because while she's all doing this talking with slagging at, I'm gonna actually do what I said I was gonna do.
Like sneak up behind her and do that in invisible.
I'm gonna go invisible first, right? Then
Right.
I'll go for stealth. I'm gonna try to sneak up to her, just whisper in her ear, and kind of purr as I say it. I go, I feel I'm quite comfortable with these folks down there. As long as I can keep my compatriots quiet, I shall do just fine. And just kind of slink away. That's what I want to do. That's my game plan. I don't know if it's going to work, but what
All
the hell?
right, go ahead. Go ahead and make me a
Stealth check.
a stealth check. Yep.
And I'm going to use one of my inspirations because I got 2 of them, so I can get advantage on the roll. I can do that, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to.
Don't you have like reliable talent too, or something like that?
Yeah. Well, reliable talent. If I roll anything below a 9, it becomes a 10. It would be a 20.
Yeah.
So, 28 for my stealth check.
At all?
Only 28.
It was a
We-
rookie number.
Well, she
son.
did get a nat 20. And she does have blind sight, so there is that.
Yawns.
But
still,
she does give a little bit of a start at the beginning of you talking to her. Like kind of like one of these looking things, right? Like
oh,
Hello there.
and I'll go right back to where I was and whatnot. So I just want to let her know some of us are a little more capable in some of our skills than some others. So I just didn't feel I didn't need to
Nip on
prove
your
it.
breath gave you away.
To prove who I was.
I smelled you coming like Nip from a mile away. No, so I smelled the Nip.
Yeah,
I smelled the Nip.
the scent of nip wafts through the air.
No, but okay.
Okay,
Oh,
so
Nice nat 1, buddy.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
I didn't even mean to do it. I was just looking at what it was.
okay. So you guys are there for, like I said, you guys are there for 10 days. You guys leveled up. Over the time, like if you guys need any provisions or anything special like that, you guys have it flown up to you. Like basically, they send someone out to get it, and then it comes back. It usually takes, like, if they try to make you do like a bulk order, so to speak, because it takes a while to get from the surface or from anywhere where they can get stuff to get it back here. Otherwise, they have to scavenge for everything. So like it'll take the better part of a day to get something and get it back here. Is there anything strange in the 10 days? Is there anything strange that one of you might request? Aside from Nip.
Well,
Nip they can achieve.
I guess I just want to practice a little bit. I guess I'd like to just kind of try out this telepathic bond, because I think that this could be really useful in what we're going to be doing. So hopefully some creatures are not surprised and they're used to, mentally communicating together and that type of stuff. So we get so that this is a natural thing that we're used to doing.
Do you like the
So I guess I'd like
do you
to
like
do
the
that.
swirling portal I gave him for a mouth?
Yeah.
I do. So I'd like to do that and kind of demonstrate that to to Viconia to see if she's, for one thing, to see if she has any, how that would really helpful when you're doing this, that, and the other thing type of thing, to see if she has any
Right.
additional information. Yeah.
Yeah. There was one thing that I had asked Brian a few days ago. I don't know if you saw, but I was wondering if it would be possible
Disregard those rolls.
for
Click off my
Jebreth over the course of a 10-day to either with help of Konya or on his own to deconstruct the core of his current whip of warning and weave the new whip around that to make it basically have the bonuses of both of those. Or just is that something that we could possibly
She
do?
says she says that she says that she doesn't have any kind of abilities that can do that. She points to UA and she says, with his help, you might be able to do something like that. And then she says, and maybe him, and she points to Silverhorns. Now she doesn't know what Silverhorns' abilities are at all, but she kind of thinks Silverhorns being made of metal, stereotypes him as a smith. But is Silverhorns asleep over there?
Silverhorns.
I think Silverhorn's asleep.
He is. Look at that.
Poor John.
He's
Fell
on.
asleep. Fell
He's
asleep
shut down.
to his good.
Poor John fell asleep.
It's all right. The idea is, I know of the whip that I have, the Olothnir, which is the whip of warning that he's had with him, has some kind of arcane core inside, but he doesn't.
So what you would need is you would need
move
somebody that can do leatherworking.
Mm-hmm.
Do any of you have like leatherworking tools?
That's a good question. Let's see. I don't know. If I can-
UA make something with his own hands? Ha 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 ha. I pay people to do that.
I think I might, because I think I might have done that with.
And if any of you are skilled with leatherworking tools, that would be helpful.
Let's see. I may have that. I gotta find it though.
Nope, he does music.
They can get you leatherworking tools, even if they're not, even if you can't use them yet.
Right. Well, let's see. I'm pretty sure I had that. I didn't find where that would be though.
What about Farkas?
No. Herbalism tools, yes.
All about the
Other
leather.
working
There's
tools,
John.
no.
Hey, John. Nice
Did you wake up?
to have you wake back up. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Yep, I'm awake again.
Okay. Question: does Silverhorns have any smithing abilities or leatherworking abilities?
Let me check.
Does Slag have any smithing abilities?
Wait, I have.
No.
Oh. Well,
Just music.
he's part dwarf, so I figure, he's half dwarf, he's a tiefling dwarf, so I figured, maybe he's a dweefling, is what he
If
is.
you
Yeah,
If you
dweefling.
want to give them to him, he has them, but I don't have them on the sheet.
No, he's got thieves' tools and pants.
Pamphlet, that'll help.
So,
Okay, so you guys would have to get some thieves' tools, or not thieves' tools, leatherworking tools, and just kind of,
a tool. Okay, I see. This
work with
tools.
it.
Okay, we'll have to get leatherworking tools. Okay, because I don't have leatherworking tools.
Probably anybody who's pretty dexterous would have the best shot at leatherworking tools.
Yeah.
By the way, Rich, you would know that the the common dwarven name for dwarf-based tieflings are the Maluth.
Of course.
Put in
I would
chat
know
there.
that. Oh, you should have asked me. I would.
You might have already known that. Yeah. Okay.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, next
Just screwing
time I will ask you then, just to make sure, just to put you go. You would well.
No,
Nice.
I have alchemist supplies. That's not gonna for the poison stuff.
Okay, so leatherworking supplies. You guys need some then.
Yes.
Okay, so that will be on one of the first runs.
Shopping list.
Leatherworkers tools, leatherworkers tools. That's okay. So the artisan's tools include items needed to pursue a craft or trade. Blah blah blah. Okay. Arcana. Your experience in working with leather grants you added insight when you inspect magic items crafted from leather, such as boots and some cloaks. So, one of you would have to be proficient with leatherworkers' tools. Luckily, one of the Luha are.
Okay.
Because how else would they make your glider wings?
Right.
So, between the Luha and UA's help, you guys can do something.
Mm-hmm.
So what is UA
UA
doing in particular?
You are going to be basically identifying stuff with the Eldritch Core inside the whip, and how to infuse it into the new whip, or how to tie it into the new whip, or whatever. Mm-hmm. And you are basically going to make a Arcana check.
Mm-hmm.
And since you are taught, go ahead and make it at advantage since you're with the leatherworker. 24. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
If anybody needs bardic inspiration when they're doing their checks,
So
be fine to dole it out.
okay, so you're going to give the bardic inspiration to one of the people who might need it. Then the next person will be the leather worker, most likely.
Yep.
But what you're going to do is UA. It seems pretty simple to you. It seems like yeah, this is child's play. You know, like this is a no-brainer. Yeah. And you're trying to teach this leather worker how to infuse this thing. This leather worker is all but clueless when it comes to joining the two. And at which point I'm going to need you to be the deciding factor, Jeffreth, and you're going to give me an investigation check, because he's teaching both of you kind of how to use these leatherworking tools, and you gain added insight when studying leather items or clues related to them as you draw on your knowledge of leather itself, but as your knowledge of investigation to try to identify stuff.
10 tiny
Who's
fingers.
showing you how to use leatherworking tools? I mean, is it UA because the other guy's clueless?
No, his name is Kirop.
Kirop
Kirop is showing both of you how to use the leatherworking tools.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You won't have proficiency in using them, but you will have advantage when you use them.
Okay. So you needed me to do investigation.
Investigation, yes. So you're going to roll your investigation check at advantage.
Okay.
Okay, so 16.
I was singing a song with the finger song. You heard me sing that. That was so you have bardic inspiration.
Yeah, so you
wanna
can
use
roll,
it,
was it a D8 or D6 right now?
D8.
D8. So you can roll a D8 and add it to your 16 if you want, Gavin. Okay, so 17. 17 it is.
Yeah.
You haven't used your inspiration yet for today either.
I did. I'm not using mine. I might just go ahead and use mine. It's a D6, isn't it?
Yeah, D6, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, let me play too. Come on.
I say UA is standing right there.
He did.
Yeah, I will get.
He did. He used yours. But he only rolled a
Oh,
1.
okay.
He only rolled a 1. That's why he's using his also.
So
Okay.
I will let Jeffreth have UA's inspiration by means of him standing there going no, like this.
So another D6.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he literally
The Will Wheaton of
Yeah,
checks.
actually, at the same time UA face palms, the leatherworker face palms. There's a, the Luha bat. You've never seen a bat folk face palm, but this time you do. He
That's a 20.
puts a wing over his whole head.
Even with the shitty rolls, I guess
So 20 though. 20 you did good, and you were able to figure it out. You between you and UA, you are able to kind of help the leather worker, mend everything back together the way it's supposed to be, and get him to knowledge to, or you confused it into the other thing.
You really think I would be better at this? Someday.
You just get this side eye, like I expected more from you, Jeffreth.
And probably too many cooks spoiling the broth. Too many singers messing up the song.
He says, the leatherworker says, "Here, you can take these," and he hands you the leatherworker's tools that it was the extra set. So now you have a set of leatherworker's tools.
Thank you.
He says, "Trust me, you need them way more than I."
will clearly put them to good use. You know what's crazy is
I would say learn how to use leatherworking tools. That's what the leatherworker's saying. Of course, he thinks that everybody should learn how to use leatherworking tools because he's a leatherworker.
Yeah, of course. That's what's funny is when I accidentally did that stealth check, I rolled a 1 too. So that's a 1, a 1, a 2, and a 1. That's wild.
Okay, leatherworker's tools include a knife, a small mallet, an edger, a hole punch, thread, and some leather scraps.
Okay, and I don't have
And a little
proficiency in
pouch
them.
to carry everything, and like a roll up, leatherworker's pouch type thing.
Nice.
What are those roll up? There's got to be a name for those roll up cases.
You would think, but I don't have it on the tip of my tongue. So ultimately, what we ended up with then was is Stingtail with the whip of warning core to it. So
Yeah, it's just okay. So it's just called a tool roll or a roll up bag. Fair.
Good to know. Roll up bag. It seems like there should be a real name for that, but probably it's one of those things.
Right. It does seem like there should be like another name, like
Yeah.
Leatherini or something.
leatherini.
Something,
Well, they have them for like surgeons' tools, torturers' tools, like all kinds of different tool things. Electricians' tools. There's an electrician's one I have, like a roll-up bag.
They got them for kitchen knives and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
So, Jeffreth will just be, after we've, however long that took, it probably took quite a while, but it'll be like, for often.
I'm gonna say figuring it out probably took you at least 3 to the 5 days, or at least 3 to 5 days of the 10 days.
So after that, he will be spending the rest of the time that he has here, training with it and trying to get the balance, back to, figure out the idiosyncrasies of this new fused.
So what are you doing? What were you doing exactly? Were you taking the magic from the one whip she gave you, Stingtail?
Yes.
And hooking it up to your normal whip?
Yes. Yeah, to make that. To make
so what is your normal whip? What is your normal whip called?
Olothnir, which is his name for it, but it's really just a whip of warning +1. So
yeah, but Olothnir is what?
It is his Drow war whip.
No. What does that translate to from Drow?
Oh, Shadow Lash.
Shadow Lash. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You should change the name now.
Okay.
Maybe.
Shadow Lash Sting Tail.
Bob, you've been Bob.
Things.
I was just thinking Shadow Sting, but okay,
Shadow
that
Sting
works.
makes good sense. I'll find what that would be. So yeah.
I still like Bob.
That's the guy's imaginary friend that you had to rush off with.
So bite is trill.
Mm-hmm.
Or it could be poison. You could be Shadow's poison. Strike is lav, L-A-V. I don't know. I don't see an actual one for Sting though.
Yeah, we may just have to come up with something that sounds,
Sounds right. Yeah.
drowy.
Make sure you look up all the swears, all the Drow swears. Those are important for you, Jeverith. You have those. I did. Yeah.
All right.
All the swear words. All the swear
I
words.
already know 'em.
Have fun storming the castle.
Yeah, I had that. Hey, that's what I did for Laja, so she can swear in Drow.
Yeah.
All right. So
So son for Lord.
at the end of the 10-day,
fun.
if nobody has anything strange requests other than that,
I actually have a question since Jeverith is combining things. Is there any way I can combine my Mage Blade properties into my Veil Piercer signal? I'm talking like my snag.
your Veil Piercer sigil into your So
Yeah, so I don't have to
you
carry
lose
sword
your
around
Mage
with me
Blade?
anymore. I would like the properties of the Mage Blade to be part of the sigil, so that when he's, for example, like when he casts,
Yeah, I don't know if
then the sigil would appear behind him.
Would
Almost like it took a different form and kind of morphed with it. or
I
something
could
like that.
I could see UA doing that. I don't know that UA would normally want to part with his Mage Blade, but I feel like I feel like I could see UA being very, since UA is very efficient. I would see UA being like, you know what would work better is if I didn't have to hold this blade and it just appeared over my head.
Right, so what I was thinking is almost like the sigil would kind of like absorb it, almost, or at least the magical part.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Because without the
So
magic,
give me
it's just a sword.
an Arcana check at disadvantage. This is not something you are normally
yeah, he's not good
dealing
at it,
with,
yeah.
and these are two very powerful items.
Yeah.
So 14 and what else? Yeah, so 14 is the disadvantage roll. Now, do you want to use you want someone to give you inspiration, or do you want to use your inspiration? Remember, it could be on different days too. So
I gave mine away already to Gavin.
yes, but it
so
could
I do
be
not have any.
it could be a different day though.
Well, to be fair, it's many days later.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah,
Bardic,
sure, why not?
Bardic
We'll use it.
inspiration.
Oh,
if
Bardic
you want a
inspiration D8. Yep.
Okay.
I did say anybody who needs it.
Yep, D8 for
I
Bardic
didn't realize
inspiration.
it was
There you
over.
go.
It's over a 10-day. So
Yep,
yeah.
it's over 10 days. Yep.
Let the
So
supporter
that's a 19.
All
Do I
right.
need to roll the 1d6?
Yep, if you want to.
Oh shit! Like if I spell roll right, it'd be nice.
Essentially, you don't know what your DC is, so.
Right.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's a
nice.
6.
Okay, 6 and a 5, 11. So 26.
Somebody's rolling
25. 25. All right. So wait, with an Arcana check of 25, you are able to figure it out. But your Mage Blade becomes an inner piece of metal that is basically like a nice quality sword.
It's a wall hanger now.
It's a wall
Yeah,
hanger.
it's just a nice sword now. Okay, cool. Well, that's like
And
took a
and
lot
and
out
it,
of
and
it.
it absorbs basically all the powers of the Mage Blade into the sigil.
that's fine. That's fine.
But what
Which I assume will.
what you know what 25 is pretty high still with all that inspiration. So what I feel like is that that like in some of the pictures UA's got that little head piece, little head crown piece.
Oh, the
crest,
blonde, yeah.
little crest thing or whatever. So I think that maybe instead of the sword becoming just a non-magical sword, I feel like he has used the powers of the weave to at least sculpt a part of that sword, the hilt, the pommel, the blade, whatever. Part of that becomes the little thing he wears in his head.
Okay.
And
Or one
and
of-
and,
what
and
about
that
one of
is
his hairpins?
and that yeah, one of his hairpins or whatever, and then that is where the actual power of the sigil comes from. Like the sigil itself
Cool.
and that are combined into either a hairpin or to the
Well-
sigil. It was a sigil
You
was an
think they-
amulet
No.
originally, right?
Well, the sigil, no, it was actually almost like this kind of like weird, halo that would appear behind his head. If you see the picture that you gave me.
Yeah, it floats
And I
behind
asked
you, but it's an
you-
item first,
Yeah.
right?
Well, I asked you. I don't think so. I don't know. I'd have to read it. But I asked you, like, hey, is it okay if it becomes a little symbol between his eyes? And you're like, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, yeah. So that's where it would be
So-
then.
Okay, yeah. 'cause he does
And it would
literally
just
have a
be
little-
it would just be like but maybe you made it into a like a sort of a metallic crown to focus that power or something like that or something, or
That's
or like
cool.
your
I like the
hairpin or
idea
something
of
like that.
A hairpin, yeah. That maybe it's kind of like a mini sword with some tassels that goes.
Already trying to figure out how to do this with the mini, but I think I can.
I was looking for the
No.
I was looking
Yeah,
for
if
that
you-
sigil. Hang on, let me see. One second.
So what if the sword, instead of becoming just a normal, ordinary sword, just kind of like she shrinks it down and it just
Right,
sticks it in?
that works.
Yeah.
So he
Okay.
uses it like a regular sword. This is like how he uses it like a.
I don't I don't remember how you got the. I mean, I remember when you got the sigil. I just don't remember what form it took it in order for you to get it.
It says a hovering translucent sigil that never fully reflects
Yeah, but
light.
that's what it does when it's empowered or whatever. Like where was there a sigil floating there and you just kind of plucked it out of the air, or I don't think that's how that happened. I think it was like an item and then it gave you that, or it was like a tattoo or something.
Yeah, I don't quite remember. It was kind of like, here, you might want to have this. It was in the dwarven city, the Underdark, and
Okay.
it was just like, okay, here's what it does. And then I'm like, hey, can it actually be a physical symbol between his?
I'm gonna have to go.
almost like somebody
I'm gonna have to
drew
go
it on
review
him,
that
you know?
episode. Get to go
Yeah.
review that
At
episode.
any rate, though,
But yeah, so let's essentially now what it is it is still the symbol right between your eyes kind of thing, which isn't visible unless you empower it, correct? Or is it always empowered?
you know what? Would not be unlike his culture to have something painted on.
Right.
So it could very well be visible.
Okay. And then the sword you've shrunken down into a sort of a hairpin type thing.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That works for me.
Well, no, do I still need to be
Yeah.
attuned to the hairpin, or is it now basically the veil piercer sigil that takes that over?
No, the hairpin is just a hairpin.
Okay, cool. All right.
What
Got
does this?
Give
what-
you a magic sword, and he turns it into a hairpin.
that's
You know, what do you expect?
What do you think that symbol looks like on his forehead? What do you imagine?
There
that
is
as?
there is a sigil that kind of, I mean, but it doesn't necessarily have to look like this per se.
Well, I do like the image of the veil piercer sigil, like the halo being behind his head, because when he is in god form, he would have this halo behind him just
Right.
because of the divinity. So I think that's what, for him, kind of attracted him to it. Like, ooh, that looks cool, but he don't remember shit. But something about it is like, yeah, I need one of
Don't
those.
remember
behind me. I need one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and you got to remember that too. When she was going invisible too, I didn't think about that. When she was going invisible, like, don't forget, things that are invisible or concealed or whatever, they kind of misbehave around you. They don't like aren't
Yes,
instantly revealed, but they are like UA would see her being invisible as kind of a, you know how the Predator. Like
Shimmer,
cloaked, like
yeah.
shifting of the wall, the light, the bending of the light right there. That probably UA would see something like that.
He's Sulu and Kirk looking out at the bird of prey and like, look there.
Right, something like that. Yeah. Everybody else is like, no, I don't see nothing. But UA is like, yeah, there's something there. The air is shimmering, like the heat from the when you see heat coming off the pavement. You know.
Right. The only request he would have for anything
Or no
like this
aces.
would be maybe like, a nice
this is killing
calligraphy
it.
brush and some ink and some paper.
Okay,
Those
calligraphy
should be easy to
calligraphy
find.
supplies. Okay, yep, they
Yeah,
have those
just
too.
so he
They
can-
have those as well.
Something to make my wisdom go up by one.
Something that okay. So strange request number 3 is something to make your wisdom go up by 1.
Survey says.
Strange request number 4, Apollo. I wanna make this request for you.
Yeah.
Sounds good because I have no ideas anyway.
Would you like the rest of your armor?
Would you like the pants?
And a shield.
I'm assuming you have.
They'll give you
I'm assuming you have the top half.
They'll give you the bottom half of the armor to they'll get that over time. It's not magical at all, but it will add 1 to your armor class.
Sure.
Well, actually, it technically adds 3 to your armor class.
You get full plate, right?
So you get full plate, yeah. And so your armor class would be 18, and then it's a +2 magic armor, so you get a 20 armor class.
Sweet. Sure.
So I'll add that to your sheet real quick.
Sounds good. I'm still.
Since you have Warcaster
They're
now,
definitely
right?
trying to convince me to get one though.
What's that?
Since you have Warcaster now.
So I'm on the fence with the shield. They have been trying to convince me to get one for sure though.
I wouldn't go with a shield. Adric wouldn't have went with a shield.
Okay.
Of course, Adric is dead now, so there is that.
He didn't have a shield. That's why.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I was gonna say, but you know,
He's got a free hand. You know, like he's not using it.
Well, I mean, he's using the longsword two-handed. You get more damage that way.
1 point of damage, basically, over. I mean, like that. But yeah, that's.
And I'm not trying to convince him to go with a shield. I just said, if you're going to use a two-handed weapon and not use a shield, go with a bigger weapon. Use your two-handed weapon. Use a greatsword.
you what?
He's saying if you're going to use two-handed weapon, use a real two-handed weapon and not a versatile one.
That's what I was saying.
I'm saying the damage potential isn't as good as the defensive potential, but that's that's me. It's up to him.
Yeah, I'm just on the fence.
No, I would just use a pole arm.
Well, I mean that's what he's saying. That's basically what he's saying. If you use a pole arm, that's a whole different story, right? You know, that's.
Use a
I like having that extra
if you're going to go two-handed weapon.
A pole arm or
Apollo.
or a great
Hold on,
weapon.
guys. What did you say, Apollo?
Yeah, but I do kind of like having that extra radiant damage.
Oh,
If it wasn't
right.
For that
Oh,
part,
sure.
then I probably
Yeah,
would go.
I mean, yeah, you got a nice weapon now. Yep.
But I'm kind of like, yeah, but I'm liking this extra damage, especially since it applies every attack.
That was my whole point. Was you're already getting extra damage with that sword, so it's worth it for offensively. You doing it with one hand versus two hands is an average of 1 point of damage per hit. Like I don't know, I'd take the defense, but that's up to you.
I mean, I'm also kind of thinking about when I have the chance to anyway, swapping out either the fighting style as a whole for something else for dueling or something, or I don't know. I just haven't made up my mind yet.
Okay.
I have yet to actually use anything from the fighting style that I actually picked.
I can't remember what fighting
Uh,
style you picked.
Superior technique.
Oh yeah.
It basically allows me to pick a move from the Battle Master style,
Right. Yeah.
but I only get one superiority die. Now,
Mhm.
pushing attack is the one that I selected because I thought, hey, maybe I could use that to push into people, but that's never really been a thing that's happened either.
Like if you had, we talked about this earlier too. If you had the shield, you could do Shield Master and push people as a bonus action. But yeah.
Yeah. There's a couple other things from.
Well,
that
if you're not using a shield, then you could also use an offhand weapon.
Can.
Yeah, that's why I was considering like dueling or whatever that style was that lets you get
Dual wielder.
bonuses.
Yeah.
Dual wielder, what you'd want to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you can take
I-
you can also take another fighting style as 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's the one I was thinking of and mistaken
I
for dual
mean,
wield.
that is totally viable. If you're going to do that, that's totally, yeah, it's just you wouldn't go pole arm or great weapon or anything like that with that. You
Yeah.
pick one or the other.
I mean, the only reason I'm not using a pole arm or a different sword entirely is because of that extra damage from that Sunward Oath sword gives.
no, it's a good
If
sword.
if I was still with my regular long sword I started with, then yeah, I probably would have swapped to a pole arm or something else by now.
You could also swap out your superior technique you could swap out your superior technique from the push maneuver to a maneuver that gave you extra damage.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a few there
There's
that I
several of them that do that. Menacing attack, or
Where the
something
fuck
like
did
that.
I put it at?
gives you every time you would use that, you only get, what do you get? One superiority die for it?
Yeah.
Superior technique. You get one superiority die, which is a D6.
Okay. And is that short rest? I can't remember.
Yes, short or long rest. Yes.
Okay.
I don't know which of these I would be going with, but that's the set I was considering
So
replacing.
you add an extra D6 once per short rest,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah.
What I put in chat there, that's pretty much what I
You know
was
what I
thinking
would
about.
you know what I would actually do if what I would suggest actually is instead of even the one with damage, if you're not going to change superior technique, if you're not going to change the thing to a damage one, you could change it to ambush, which allows you, when you make a dexterity stealth check or an initiative roll, you can spend your die to add to the roll. So you would just basically make you go higher in initiative, possibly, or have a better stealth check. The other thing I would recommend is quick toss,
That's what Jebret has, quick toss.
which also gives you
actually
a
is-
bonus action thrown attack, like thrown hand axe, thrown dagger, like that.
It's a good one.
And so you would take and you add the superiority die to the attack roll. No, the damage roll.
You add it,
the
if it
damage
hits,
roll.
You add it to the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you roll, but it basically makes it so you can make a thrown weapon attack as a bonus action. So now you've got your 2 weapon attacks plus a thrown weapon attack.
Yeah. That, if you don't use your bonus action for something else, it's a good one to have.
It's funny you brought up quick toss because that actually was one of the 9 I was considering replacing.
Yeah.
pushing
Yep.
attack.
I see it in there.
I haven't made the decision between these 9. These were just the ones I was if I was going to keep that thing, if I was going to keep Battlemaster, or not Battle, if I was going to keep superiority technique, these were the 9 I was considering replacing pushing attack
Yep.
with because I thought I might get.
Keep in mind, precision attack doesn't add to the damage; it just adds to the roll. Like, so basically, you add the die roll to the attack roll to see,
Makes a miss into a hit a lot of times.
possibly, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think I've been having too much trouble with that either, so I'm not sure I'd get that much more advantage out of it.
Menacing attack fits your character, and it fits the New Atrix armor.
It does.
So when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you expend 1 superiority die to attempt to frighten the target. You add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll, and the target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it is frightened until the end of your next turn.
And what does Frighten do again?
It automatically gives. Okay. First of all, it makes them want to run. They don't have to run, but they cannot get any closer to you.
That's a big part of it. Yeah.
And every attack they make against you has disadvantage.
Helpful.
And all ability checks and attack rolls while within sight of you are also at disadvantage.
Very
So, if they're frightened, what would happen if I run towards them? Would they just run away?
No, they don't have to, but they don't have to willingly run away, but they could.
They can't get closer to
They
you.
can't get closer to you on purpose.
Yeah.
So I would say menacing attack is really actually a really good one to go with.
I put a star next to that one, and quick toss, minus on precision. Pretty much in my own notes, so I could, obvious the star one really considering over the others.
And
Minus.
you guys are all 9th level now. Is that what you like? Just leveled up to recently?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So at ninth level you get Indomitable.
Indomitable.
If you fail a saving throw, you can re-roll it and use the new roll.
That's good.
Yeah, I was thinking about using it earlier, but I was like, no, maybe I should wait until there's like more of a greater need for it. But then it ended before that could happen.
I thought there was
Like if I was getting low to like the 30s or something like that is when I was considering using it.
I thought there was a point in the fighter class. Maybe it's only certain subclasses, but I thought there was a point in the fighter class when they got to choose extra weapon masteries.
It's
I think
for
there is,
battle masters.
Yeah, battle master you can do it like every other level or something like that. But
Right.
There's one where there is a thing.
I think champion
in
might get
Tesla's
it.
Theory of everything or whatever called martial versatility, where when I get to a point where I can select a feat or an ability score increase, I can replace the fighting style I have with something else.
Yeah, that's what I
or
was
the
talking
maneuver
about.
I selected.
Yeah.
But what I wasn't sure about, and that was one of the things I've been meaning to ask, was would I then be unable to would selecting a new maneuver or fighting style completely negate me from increasing the ability score or taking a feat as well? Or is it I can do both? I wasn't clear on that when reading it.
I don't
No,
think it's
martial
part of the
versatility. Martial versatility is a separate thing. It doesn't take away any of your ASIs or anything like that. But what it is whenever you reach a new level, you can replace your fighting style. So if you didn't want superior technique, you could swap that with something else.
Okay.
So instead of taking the battle master maneuvers and any of that in superior technique, instead you just change your fighting style. But I thought there was one where at some point I think you get another fighting style possibility. It's not till a little bit higher, I think, but maybe it's just battle master and maybe champion. People are learning today.
Yeah.
I'm learning
So
today.
that's every time I level up? I thought that was only when I could.
Every time you level up, you can switch out fighting styles.
Oh, shit. I thought it was only when I could actually. I thought it was only when I could get a feat or an ability score.
Nope.
Okay.
No. So at 4th level is when you gain the martial versatility ability. So whenever you reach a level in this class, it grants the ability score improvement feature. Okay, so it is. Okay, you're right. Yeah, so it's not whenever you level up. So whenever you get a level in this class, that grants the ability score improvement feature. Yeah, so it is every 2 levels or whatever. So your next one is not 9th level.
10th, I think. If it's every 2 levels, would it be 10th?
Nope, hold on one second. They skip because they skip. So next ability score improvement is at 12.
Okay. And when that happens, I can replace a fighting style or maneuver as well as increase ability score, take a feat. It's not one or the other. It's I
Right.
can do both.
Right. And you know the other thing though is instead of replacing it though, you could also just take take a new fighting style as an added fighting style. Basically kind of parroting the 2024 rules, you know, like so essentially like whenever you get a feat, you could take, because the fighting styles are feats now.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's true. Yeah. That's always an option.
So instead of losing superior technique when you gain the ASI, instead of just losing it and swapping it out, you know, but you also still get your ASI and all that.
Yeah.
You still get the feat, regardless. Your ASI or your feat.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't really sure about that when reading. That was what.
Yeah, it's a little confusing. Yeah, it's a little confusing the way it's worded, but.
I think what I'm probably going to do when it gets to level 12 and I can do this, I'm probably going to swap out pushing attack for something else entirely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'll replace it.
Well, I
If you
think
look
that
at the other
one, that one.
Go ahead.
Hold on, that one might be. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yep, yeah. So it's whenever you get the ASI for that. Yes.
So even when I'm swapping, so regardless of whether I'm swapping or picking a second one, I still have to wait for the ASI.
Right. So it doesn't say. Also, it doesn't say you can do either or. So like if you want to get a fighting style, you could also get a fighting style as a feat. But you can still also swap which maneuver you have.
Wait,
Or-
you can swap a maneuver and pick a second fighting style at the same time?
Yes. Because you can pick a second fighting style as a feat. So you can get a feat and you can replace a fighting style, or you can get a feat and replace a maneuver. Obviously, if you replace the fighting style from anything other than what it is currently, then you don't get a maneuver. You know what I'm saying? Like, because your current fighting style is superior technique. That's what gives you the Battle Master maneuver. Okay.
Right.
So if you switch from that fighting style and get rid of that fighting style altogether, then you don't get to keep that maneuver, and you don't get to use another maneuver because obviously you wouldn't have that fighting style anymore. But you could, for your feat for that level, you just keep you keep that fighting style, right? And then you swap out a maneuver instead. And then you, as a feat, you gain another fighting style.
Oh, is he running 2024 rules for his character?
I don't think so, but
Okay.
but that's just a 2024 thing. That's the one of the hybridized things that we do is we also allow you to take fighting styles as feats.
Well, yeah, because I was going to say in 2024, with the weapon mastery properties, at level 9 you get tactical master as a fighter.
That's a weapon mastery property, John. That's a whole different thing. I mean, I'm sure he's already confused enough, but we can add that in there.
Well, what it does is it allows him to switch out his mastery on his thing and use push, sap, or slow.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I'm
So basically, what he's saying is you could instead of using sap with your longsword, you also can, whenever you decide to, right now, add push or slow.
Yep.
That's just an added thing for me. That's just an added bonus.
got it.
Because
I'm
it's
planning
not
on-
like it's like major, but yeah, no, you're taking it off base with the thing, John, because we're trying to talk about the whole ASI versus feats versus fighting abilities.
Yep, I know. I'm sorry. I know you were.
Hey, let's
asking
add.
about
Hey,
masteries.
I know. Let's add a level confusion, and we'll talk about what you can do at level 18.
You were asking about masteries,
Sorry.
so I went off on that tangent looking up the masteries. I know that was a few minutes ago, but I went looking on that rabbit.
Why
I'll
not?
review that on my own time.
Pulling you into his own rabbit hole. See how he is, Scotty?
Got you right where he wants you.
I'll review that on my own time. I was planning on going back and reviewing the feats I was considering taking anyway, and I'll just look at other fighting styles when I go to get around to
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
that.
Just look at other fighting styles too when you look at the feats.
All sorts of different things.
But as far as the full plate thing, yeah, I'll take that as a thing.
Okay. Yeah, I've added that to your sheet. Yeah, let me
I think I derailed it. My bad.
put a thing in here. That's okay. These are learning sessions.
This is our training montage. So,
It's our training session too. So but okay.
For
So
our
I've added that to your sheet. At the bottom of your sheet, it says plate armor +2, Adrix armor, and your armor class is appropriately automatically updated.
Awesome. I also made a note under bio with additional features and traits. I made a note that the armor abilities are a thing, so I know that if I want to use something from there, I can check that sheet. not that sheet. The the thing from the journal that you were talking about earlier. So
Yeah.
I can try to remember that is an option I have going forward.
Which is nice.
Okay, so Apollo.
What's up?
What is your dad's last name?
What?
I do not know because I hated him too much because he was a dick.
Apollo Dick.
For Dickington.
No, we're not doing this.
Sir Dickington.
Sir Dickington.
You know what? Fuck it. Svensson. Wait, that does not
Svensson?
go well at all.
Oh, but there is a petrified Sven back in what is the name of that town?
Rabalka.
Fortunately, it was
Where we
not
start?
my dad.
Where we started?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unfortunately, that was not my dad, though.
Do you know your dad's name? Like his first name?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I never thought that far ahead. I didn't think it was going to be something to come up, so I never gave it any thought.
I called him Daddy.
I had
Fuck
something
it, I
that
guess
did
with the
too.
Greek thing, he'd be called Zeus, because he stuck his...
Well,
Like,
I had
you
something I
said
gave
that.
to you a while back that had a potential, for it. But I don't know if you.
Well, I don't know how long a while back was, but if it was longer than today, then I don't know.
I definitely...
What was it? Oh, you gave something to Scotty a while back. Okay.
I did, yeah.
I thought you were talking to me. Like I was.
No, I was talking to Scotty. Garrick. Well, what was his name? That was. It was totally up to you. I don't know, but it was. I had him having a.
Yeah, I see.
Garrick Thorne was what his father was a soldier.
Yeah, that is actually not a bad name anyway. So let's stick with that.
Garrick Thorne?
I'm still going to call him Dickhead, though.
Yeah.
So
Like,
Dickington.
that part's not changing.
And the whole.
So
system was Apollo-
Garrick Thorne. Canonically, Apollo's dad's name is Garrick Thorne, correct?
Copy it into the chat here.
Thorne,
Yes. Let me go into.
like that.
Let me get back anywhere where we were. Yes, that is correct.
And Apollo, do you know your mother's name? You do like your mother. I'm just saying.
Lady Dickington.
At least canonically, we have hitherto thought that you liked your mother, and since she was
My
initially the one that raised you.
Mrs. Garrick Thorne.
That
Yeah,
one.
I didn't consider that coming up either.
that was the name that we talked about, but that I put in chat there for the.
Ivana Cylindrel.
Yeah, we'll go with that. That actually floats good.
The one in the one in
You
the
left
chat.
it to me, I was probably going to steal it from like an anime.
The one
or
the one in the
So-
chat.
Yes,
Okay.
the one that Gavin posted.
Okay.
Ethereal Thalanil.
Thalanil.
Yes, sir. Ethereal
what'd be hilarious?
Thalanil.
You know what'd be
Puffer
funny?
and bucket hash.
It'd be hilarious if she was the human and Garrick Thorne was the elf.
We're not doing that. I actually kind of like this character. I'm not screwing him over that badly.
Okay, so I have a question then. Was your mother still alive? Or don't you know?
No one knows. She just kind of like disappeared.
Okay, and then
No
is
one
is your father still alive? I know you hate his guts. I'm assuming he's still alive and he's just kind of
Yeah,
fucked
he
off
is.
somewhere.
Well, I mean, last that he saw him, he was. I guess it could be possible that he might know the truth about what happened to her, and Apollo's stubbornness is keeping him from finding out that way. But it's nothing Apollo would know, though. If that actually is a thing, it's nothing the character would know.
Right.
But as far as the
Family is
last he
hard.
saw his dad, yes, his dad was still alive, still rich, still running shit, still being an asshole, still liked by people, and making Apollo not understanding why he's liked, but
Okay.
When we talked about it, we talked about him being maybe from Elturel or Eltergard, you know, and that was just kind of his dad was like a mercenary, a guard, and thought that you should be tough and strong, and you were different.
And strong and
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
Tough and strong.
because, partially because of the magic part of things.
Yeah. He
You
just-
know,
he
magic,
did
you
that.
know, we assumed the dad was one of those douchebags that was like, magic is women only thing. Fuck
Yeah.
you, son.
Well, he
Which
probably had
would
some
also kind of
some
fit in with
insecurities
Apollo.
from not being with your mom, you know, like she
Yeah.
took off, you know.
Plus, that kind of asshole attitude would kind of tie into towards the fact that Apollo essentially looks like a femboy. That
That's
is
what it made-
not something that's going to go over well with like that kind of ultra Gears of War as manliness that we figured his dad had going on.
Well, when
you
we
know?
talked about it, you kind of like the idea that he was actually pretty effective at the sparring and the fighting. He just did it in a different way, and his dad couldn't really respect it, you know.
Yeah, because he was using quote women stuff,
Yeah,
magic basically,
yeah.
and his dad's an asshole.
And his dad, we talked about his dad using like a different name for him, like the name that he called him, but his mom called, you came up with the Apollo name because you took your own name, you know.
Right.
And dad called him like Abel Thorn or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I doubt we're gonna run into
Misspent
anybody that
sperm or
knows the
something
name
like that.
at this point, but
No,
Right.
it's good to know your, the character, the background, where your character's from. It's helpful. It helps
Fine.
going forward.
the problem is forgetting to write it down and then forgetting about it later.
Like why I write it down.
Tonight being a good.
It's gotta be the
example
lore
of-
nodes, right? Like, gotta have lore nodes, right? Okay. That's why we. You know what? We should show this off right now. Where is that? Hang on. Where's that thing?
Right. I
I have a
find
thing.
the lore. I can't find the lore notes for our own campaign, but I can find the lore
Campaign
notes
Forge.
for all this character.
Your NPCs are multiplying. Your stream is live in 10 minutes, and the party just went completely off script. Action Surge 5e knows that chaos well. That's why these Twitch Dungeon Masters are partnering with Campaign Forge, a next-generation D&D management platform built to help creators bring order to the adventure. Less scrambling, more storytelling, and bigger moments at the table. Ready to level up your next session? Forge your camp.
And if we get zapped with something, being able to recover from it. I don't know what our friends can help us with, but there's the grocery list in chat. So Slag would just ask about that. We are pretty freaking loud. So anything that, I know that there's, I've heard this thing pass without trace that could help with that. So there's that. Healing potions, invisibility potions, anything that could help us get in there and get out without displaying our formidable martial skills. As much as we love to display them.
Right. So what do you want? Like, I guess make me a shopping list, and I'll tell you.
I did. Where would you like me to copy it to?
Oh, you did. Okay. Yep, I see. 2 pass without trace scrolls, 3 lesser restoration scrolls, 4 greater healing potions. You can certainly get access to those things. But they will be somewhat expensive.
We've got some money. That's why I thought, you tell me how much it costs and I'll say, oh, that's too much. But, even if my personal thing, I've got, I got like 1,672 platinum pieces.
There you go.
So,
1672. That'll be enough.
right. Nice. Hey, I'm the bod here. You're not the bod. But I know, and other people have, we split it, so other people have a fair amount of money, and I would think that we'd want to take these and kind of distribute them amongst the people most likely to use them, so that we could go and do that. So, and it's just, we noticed that not being sneaky has hurt us in the past. So I want to try to concentrate on how to maybe help us be more sneaky.
Okay. Lesser Restoration is what level spell again? That's 3 or 2, right?
2.
Okay.
I'm thinking lesser restoration for if we run into spiders with poison, that might be useful.
Okay. All right. So, sorry. Go ahead and you want to give me you're going to be dealing with the flying. Oh God, what can you do here? Hate you, also hate you. Enough said. Finally wearing pants. Well, yes, are those bagpipes? No, I'm happy.
Yes, yes, those are bagpipes.
Yeah, yes, those are bagpipes. I'm not happy to see you. That's okay. Very funny. All right.
This is
Top cat. Top cat.
Control.
Oh, Snoop Cat. That's all right. We gotta ban Tina's drawing on privileges. All right.
That's correct. Remember, it's Snoop Lion.
All right. So 500 for the Pass Without Trace scrolls and the Lesser Restoration scrolls together. The Greater Healing potions are 150 each. And if you would like to haggle with the trader, the Luha trader, he is more than willing to haggle with you.
I will love to haggle with you. So I said, I understand, and we really appreciate it. Schmooze. But you realize we're going to be helping you guys out here a lot too. So, and we're on the so. Do you think that we could see a way to perhaps kind of giving most everything at half price in order to give something to do? And
give me a persuasion check.
Come on, baby.
Ooh, damn.
I'm a freaking mod, man.
Persuasive.
Half price it is.
Damn.
So the Pass Without Trace scrolls are, I believe, 100 each, and the 3 Lesser Restoration scrolls are 100 each. So that's 50 each. So 5 times 5 is 25. 250, right? Is that right?
Sure. And the other ones.
The 4 greater healing are 75 each.
Sure.
1 second. And the invisibility potions are a little bit more.
It's not.
I have to look it up. Control F. We're gonna go for potion of invis. So they'd be normally 180 a piece, roughly. So there would be half of that. So 70, 90, yeah, 90? Yeah, 90, 90, 180, yeah. So 90 each.
So back to, next to 180 for that, and then to 325 is what I think the other ones was.
All right.
I will take that off of. I'll take that off of mine, and we'll settle it out, guys, later.
You're a gentleman and a bard.
So I'm gonna. We can decide before we go in how we're gonna distribute those, so they're not all in one place. Yeah. So everybody's got an opportunity, and we'll plan when we, when we touch down or whatever. Then someone can read the Pass Without Trace to give us extra stealth, and hopefully that'll help with our noisiness, because it's just a stealth roll. It We can't silence on ourselves, but then that's a bad idea.
So yeah, campaign.
If
Go ahead.
if you get the materials and give you 8 hours, you may be able to turn them into scrolls. But that takes time. But he has to also know the spell, so he can do invisibility. Just
Good
saying.
to know.
It is good to know. Okay. This has been very productive.
Indeed. And I do actually have to go, so if you'll
All right.
continue on without me,
Nope.
please do.
This is the point when we are going to say thanks for joining us here in Action Surge, where imagination collides with the roll of dice. We battle fearsome foes and forge unforgettable memories together. As the session draws to a close, remember the journey never truly ends. Keep weaving those tales and rolling those dice. And until next time, and remember the journey never truly ends. Yeah, well, I don't know, but I whatever it says. I said it already. You know the words. You know the words.
Yeah.
Klaatu, Varanta, necktie. Anyway, so until next time, may all your actions surge and stick around. We're gonna raid Armin real quick.
Oh
Raid
yeah.
Armin. I always gotta figure out how to spell his name. ARH Min, and I think it's something like adventure something miniatures something. But we're gonna raid Armin.
Speaking of miniatures, updated UA miniature.
And we'll give you these credits here while you're waiting for the. Okay. And rating now. See viewers. All right.
Roll the dice, let the story begin. Monsters and magic, the battles within. From dragons to dungeons, a thrilling ride. Action Surge podcast where legends collide. Action Surge, it's time to